Hey guys, so in the video where I spoke about 6 essential soft skills you need as a graphic designer, and I highlighted my number 4 to be emotional intelligence, and I said I was going to talk more about it. So in the next clip you're going to be seeing is about like more explanation on emotional intelligence as a graphic designer, because you need it. You have to manage people's expectations, their feeling, and just their emotions generally, because it is one of the key things. Like I said, what we do as a designers, we sell a lot of emotions, we sell a lot of feelings. So you need to know how to put that in control and be in charge. So I hope you enjoy this one. Have a good one. And the fourth skill on my list is emotional intelligence. This one is pretty much simple. This is just your ability to like read and understand and also manage your emotions and other people's emotions. More like empathy. Let me check what Google says empathy is. Empathy is the capacity to understand and share the feelings of others by imagining yourself in their situation. So yeah, empathy. How is this? How does this skill, how is it essential and how does it work? It is having empathy for your clients, empathy for the end users of your product, and managing your own emotions. Those are like 3 parts. In design, like this emotional intelligence is something that is as important as knowing how to design with Photoshop. Like I said when I was talking about the skill 3, that's your sales skills. What we do is has so much to do with other people's feeling. What do they feel about this design? Like we as designer, obviously what we are doing is not art. It's not subjective. It's very much objective. But at the same time, it is subjective to who we are trying to meet, like the goals we are trying to eat. So for the client, for example, this client is coming to you, they want a rebrand, they want to maybe not maybe necessarily has to be branding, but they are spending a significant amount of money for you to design something to help them to hit a certain goal. So this person is coming to you. They probably don't know much about design. They probably don't know that okay, this is how much design costs, but they are willing to I've seen your work, I want to do this thing. You have to put yourself in their shoes. You have to understand, like sometimes when they will say some things or give some feedback, it is not coming from a place of I paid you to do this, so you must. You have to know, like, okay, at the end of this project, what do you want this person to feel about this project? Like when we finish it, how do you want the client to feel? Do you want them to feel confident? Do you want them to walk away be like, I think it's okay, it can work? Because there are some clients that wouldn't even give you like their feedback is just it's not going to be just like it's not going to be out there. They just go with everything you say, but when they leave the project not feeling excited about it. They leave not feeling confident about it because they don't have to articulate themselves well. They don't have to articulate their feelings. They don't. It's left to you to be able to have empathy for these people. So sometimes when they are saying some things, when they give you some ridiculous feedback, put yourself in their shoes. Yeah, they don't know about typography. They don't know about this. They don't know about so many things that you know about. You are not on the same skill level. You are the skilled person here. So it's left for you to guide them on the journey, have empathy for them, and know that, okay, yeah, so this is where this person is at. How can I come down to this person's level to ensure that both of us will rise together at the same level? And this project is going to be like a done deal. Everybody's going to leave this project happy. I, as a designer, will leave this project happy. And I know that, yes, so the money I got for this project, this is a project I'm proud of. I hand my keep. So, and the client too will leave that, oh, actually I didn't waste money on this design. This design thing actually makes sense. It's going to work for if I follow how this designer says, it's going to work for my brand. It's going to do what we want it to do. The second one, I said empathy for the end user. So we've discussed about the client. We want the client to like what they want, leave the design feeling happy. But at the same time, we must take account we must put into account the target audience. You must have empathy for the target audience. Who are you designing for? We know that, yes, because most times, in terms of like designs branding, people that come to you for designs, their personal preference are always kind of reflected in design. And sometimes you as a graphic designer, or you as a brand designer, or as a web designer, and sometimes your personal preference is also coming to design, which is not supposed to be. You're supposed to rid yourself of any personal affiliation towards any style of design or anything, and make sure that what you are doing solely is for the end users, the target audience, the people that you want to use this app people that will be using this app, people that will be paying for this service, people that will be using this service. Think about them. How does it resonate with them? What would be the likely challenge that they would encounter with this product or with these services? When they look at this flyer, what would their eyes first go to? What do you want them to think? What do you want them to click on? What do you want them to take away from this flyer? Are they going to save it? Are they going to screenshot it or just going to scroll by? So you must have empathy for the end users, for your target audience. That's what makes you a better designer. And when it comes to managing your own emotions, you, especially when it comes to like feedback and criticism, this is something that I have learned from, like, maybe because I never had problem with criticism, because I'm always like, I'm a self-critic. So before you tell me something is, no matter what language you use, I think I've done worse to myself. So I know how to handle feedback to a large extent. Like I can say so, I know how to handle feedback. But most people don't know how to do that. You need to learn how to like manage your emotions. You need to learn how to, regulate them. Sometimes clients can give feedback that's things like, this is, I don't know, what is this one, my ChatGPT can do like this, more than this. If I give this into, like, people, there are some like nasty, destructive feedback. You are the professional here. You have to know how to manage your emotions. Don't outburst. Sometimes when you see something, recently I was working on a project and I got a feedback. The feedback was like lengthy. I just looked at it. Like, what the actual fuck? I just closed it. I just did other things. Don't always reply in the moment. Try and regulate your emotions. Like I said, try and see from the person's point of view, even though what they are saying is senseless or it's just it's not necessary. Try and just like manage yourself. Don't bust out. Be polite in your response, even though they are not polite. When a client is like borderline disrespectful, it's time to cut them off and just fire them. It's time to cut them off and fire them. But if it's in a workplace whereby you have someone that gave you like a very stupendous rubbish feedback, if you have a manager, take it up with your manager. Let your manager handle it for you. Like if you have a good manager, take it up with them. Just refer them to your manager. Let your manager deal with them. But you as a designer, don't be pushed to the point whereby you have to rant. Don't do that. Do not do that. Don't get defensive. Don't rant. Like, design is not you. Your logo is not it's not a reflection of you. Your flyer design is not a reflection of, it's not a reflection of your what. Like, don't tell yourself what to design. Please. There's something that's wrong with us with designers. Stop associating your whole life with your work. Design is something you do. It's not something that defines you. So if you get a bad feedback, don't crash out. Please, this is just like a special announcement. Like, let us learn to dissociate ourselves from our work. The feedback is on the design. The feedback is not on you. They are giving me feedback on the logo I designed. They're not giving me feedback on Sheyi as a person, because they don't fucking know Sheyi as a person.